say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
with Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition.
But I'm still on my way.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You take a look at Embiid. The second most votes in the Eastern Conference have gone his way. He'll be a starter for sure.
And that's a byproduct of not just his talent, but of the effort he's put in this season. Nobody works harder than this guy.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. A look at the 76ers starting group. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And for Charlotte, up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. All out there with Miller. And it's Williams at the 5. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition and really who can survive the night.
Now, here's Maxey. Harris outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Miller outside. Pass the ball. Williams has a screen for Ball. Embiid with the steal. Maxey against Ball. Here's Maxey. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Sinks the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Embiid with the steal. Melton against Miller. Melton kicks to Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now, here is Miller, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Ball, the pass to Williams. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 5, and finished off by Williams.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Here's Maxey. 9-point game his last outing. Now the pass to Embiid. Over Williams. Another shot. It's another look. Tries yet again, and Embiid finishes inside.
And looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
And here's Charlotte. It's a 5-point game. And Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinals.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but
You go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in '01.
I tell you, Kelly Oubre Jr. can play with confidence on the interior, and that's a result of his vertical.
Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Maxey. Embiid with the steal. Oubre on the wing. Defended by Hayward.
2 minutes.
Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Hornets trail by 7. Basketball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Charlotte again missing. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Williams, a screen on Harris. From 13. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball against Maxey. Over Ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey. Going to the line, shooting 2.
Free throw good, Maxey. Charlotte making some changes. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Hayward. Martin comes in for Miller, and it's Rozier in for Ball. Robert Covington's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Maxey. Every team hopes to have a player on this list. A quick update now on the top field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. Second, Joel Embiid.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Williams finds Washington. Rozier with the ball. For 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, early in his career, you played Terry Rozier as a driver. Now you've got to deal with that three-point shooting ability.
Melton against Martin. The 3. He's off on that one.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. passes it to Rozier. Lock at 6. On the wing, Bridges. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
Embiid with it. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Fires from 14. Good. He hits the jump shot. Embiid's got 6 points. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
13.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
So with Williams on the bench, this is who Steve Clifford has out there. In at the guard spots, Ball and Rozier. Cody Martin is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Richards in at the 5 spot. The 76ers making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And here are the 76ers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now, here's Maxey. Covington in the corner. Trains the three-pointer. Covington's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 76ers. Ball surveying the defense. There's the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Hayward comes in for Cody Martin. And Miller's subbed in for Terry Rozier. Then for the 76ers, Embiid, he's checked in for Bamba. Kelly Oubre comes in for Martin. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Patrick Beverley. Maxey hits them both. When it comes to trades, some say the draft pick protections should only be for the top 4 or the top 14. TB, why is that?
Well, I think we saw this last season with Dallas. They were in a situation where they had an opportunity to be in that play-in situation, but keeping their top 10 protected pick obviously pulled them in another direction. So perhaps those limitations might help, Kev.
And it's the 76ers with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. Shot clock at 6. Embiid against Williams. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got 8 points.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Williams kicks the ball. Williams a screen on Maxey. Ball up top. He's guarded by Melton. Ball dishes to Williams.
2 minutes.
The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Ball.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The 3 ball is good.
Now, here's Melton. 12 points his last outing. Williams against Embiid to the inside. Covington passes to Embiid. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Charlotte's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Washington kicks the ball. 3-pointer. And it's rebounded by Covington. Philadelphia leading by 8. The pass to Maxey. .104 left here in the second. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Williams. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now, here's Melton. Nothing on the board. To the middle. It's deflected. Here's Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Outside Ball. Williams a screen on Maxey. Ball with the bucket.
I think one of the things that makes LaMelo Ball so dangerous is his confidence. The jumper is pure.
It's up a 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate on to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
and we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
It's the middle of All-Star voting. This is when I would make my way to the top of the list. Kenny wouldn't know anything about that.
Actually, Shaq, the producers are saying that Kenny is leading the studio All-Star voting.
Thank you.
Recount.
Yes, that's it. That's in one city. You need to count all the cities up.
All right, and looking now at the first half, it's been an almost but not quite story for the Hornets.
To me, for them to get into striking distance, they've got to be better on the boards. And Shaq, you know I hate to say it, they could use you out there right now, even at this age. I'm telling you, you could go out there and help these guys.
Thanks, Kenny. I think.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Hornets trail by 9. And so in the game for the 76ers, the pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. Now here is Miller, still without a basket.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce.
Maxey against Ball. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here's Maxey. He's got 10. Good. Maxey's got 12 points in the game. And so it's Charlotte with it, trailing here by 8. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. And there's Bridges on the assist by Ball.
This guy looks like a veteran in pick-and-roll action already. LaMelo Ball just taking the defenders apart.
Maxey against Ball. Maxey passes to Harris. Embiid with the screen on Bridges. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Williams. Down low. Here's Bridges. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And that's now 7 points for Miles Bridges. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded, it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defense have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks. And here is Ball, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Bridges finds Williams. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Bridges inside. Harris is there. Ball from long range. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Pass the ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Misses the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
In the corner, it's Melton. He kicks it to Embiid.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Rozier, who's checked in for the Hornets. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Covington's checked in. Miller against Oubre. Embiid the screen. 5 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here we are looking at Kelly Oubre Jr. He's capable, Doris, of lighting it up on any given night.
Kevin, from the moment he stepped into the NBA league, this guy has been a proven scorer. He's got a ton of flair to his game. He's probably best used in that six-man role, though he has put up very good numbers as a starter. I just like his change of pace when he comes off the bench.
And that one misses.
You look at the physical gifts for Kelly Oubre. 6'7", but with a 7'2" wingspan. He's a terrific leaper, and he's got great potential defensively.
And the Hornets making a change here. Richards is checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Embiid. Good on the second free throw. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. On the wing, Rozier. He's covered by Maxey. Miller against Oubre. Hayward outside. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Took him no time at all on that one. Covington's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia. Maxey against Rozier. Hayward outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. You take a look at the 76ers. Fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, the Hornets. They're in the 6th position.
And you know, for the Hornets, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as this season winds down.
Here's Harris after the made shot from Robert Covington. Covington, a screen on Bridges. Harris, no good. Hornets trail by 12. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Washington with a screen on Maxey. Pass to Washington. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Washington's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Here's Maxey. Second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Maxey's got 7 points here in this quarter.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back to the action in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Williams on the bench, this is who Steve Clifford has out there. In at the guard spots, Ball and Rozier. P.J. Washington is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Martin in at the 3. Kept alive. Rubio against Ball. Rubio looking it over. Tries a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now here is Martin. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Rozier. It's Washington high post. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Rozier.
How about the lightning quick release from Terry Rozier? Wow.
Covington a screen on Ball. Rubio banked in off the glass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Rozier the pass to Richards. Stolen by Beverly, and here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop, and the basket is good. And it's a 12-point 76ers lead. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the 76ers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for Charlotte, Terry Rozier III. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, this is where Rozier loves to be. He's a scorer by nature, and he's a knockdown free throw shooter.
Some changes for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Miles Bridges comes in for P.J. Washington. And Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Cody Martin. And the second free throw, good. Here's Maxey. Passes it to Embiid. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Williams, a screen on Maxey. On the wing, Rozier. Bridges kicks the ball. And the shot goes down.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
Maxey finds Oubre. Ball against Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Ball. Pocket 6. Maxey passes to Oubre. Off target from outside. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 11-point game. From the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Maxey against Ball. Rozier with the steal. dishes it to ball. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. That one drops for him.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Maxey with the screen on Rozier. Here's Embiid. Sinks that one from the post. 16 points for Joel Embiid. Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 8. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Hornets team. Your Hornets dance team.
Miller's checked in for Terry Rozier. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. Coach told his guys, lock in. This is it. Leave everything out on the floor. A simple message down the stretch. We'll see if it resonates. Guys?
Thank you, David. .125 left in the fourth quarter. And here is Ball. Floats it up for Williams. Embiid with the steal. Ball against Maxey. There's the pass to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Got that one up quick. And now it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road. While we love his ability to attack the rim, he just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Harris, no good. Craig, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
Maxey looking it over. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want, every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
That was certainly the case tonight, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.